Hey, Meep, buddy. Oh, I know the decor around here is horrible. We got to work on that. Not only that, I think we also need to explore a brand new food type here, and that is going to be cactus. So right now we are cooking up our meal woods right here. Well, we're actually not cooking it. We're just eating it straight off the branch. And that is disgusting. And it is leading us into kind of an issue here where our duplicants are starting to stress out a little bit. So I want to address that. And the thing I'm going to do there is try to give them a little bit better food. We're going to work on this decor and try to make it a whole lot better than... And hopefully those two things combined will make it much nicer for our duplicants to live inside of this area here, and at that point we can actually run them up to higher levels of skill so that they don't end up, you know, stressing out and becoming inefficient. Alright, so one thing I did last time that I think is super useful is I unlocked the automatic dispenser right here. We can use this to sweep everything into one spot rather than, you know, going all the way around here to pick up stuff out of our storage bins and whatnot. No, we can just sweep it into one singular spot and then we're good to go. And I think a great spot for that is going to be right up here. This is large enough to have sort of auto sweepers and whatnot in this area. They can pick stuff up, sort it out for us, so we can use it as an automated storage retrieval system right here. And it's near the center of the base, so it's really not too far off. So setting up that is going to be our very first task here. All right, so my dupes have a lot of work that they need to do here, so let's just plan this thing out first, and they're gonna take a few cycles just to catch up. Let's go ahead and figure this one out. So the thing about the automatic dispensers is that we want to have multiple automatic dispensers so that the duplicants can actually queue up multiple runs to it so that one duplicant is not kind of taking up all of the dispenser's time. So that is really, really important. We also want to make sure that we're kind of dipping into some liquid down here so that way anything that's going to off-gas doesn't off-gas. So the way I like to set this up is to kind of do this number where it's back and forth just like this. That way we can really store up a fair amount of things. 4 of these is enough. However, rather than building those right off the bat, we're actually going to put up bottle emptiers. And we unlocked insulated tiles, so this is a great spot to put this right down here. So for this one, I'm going to use igneous rock. That's a pretty good insulator that we have early on. I don't have ceramic just yet, although we do have clay, so maybe we can actually hook that up. So we'll slap down a couple of these right there, just like so, and we'll go with that. And then for our bottle emptiers, we'll just go right here and like that. Perfect. Now we're going to keep these a nice low priority because we still have all this other stuff that we need to take care of down here. All right, let's go ahead and just cancel these sweep commands right now because I don't need those to be swept up until I have the dispenser set up. So we'll just kind of do that number. That'll save them a little bit of work. Hey, there we go. Now we're building some wallpaper. That'll be good. Actually, for the Tetris, we got this really cool new tool, thanks to Nafi over here. So if I turn this on, you should be able to see, hang on. There we go. Check that out. It's a randomizer, and from this, we can actually select what blueprint we need to use. Haha! So that's the next piece. So I'm gonna head on over here to the Z, and I think what I want to do is place that right up here. Well, hang on, if I put it there, I may not be able to fill this spot in. So maybe I do it right here. I definitely want to build up this area because that's where we have the heat needed to do the cactus stuff. For right now, let's go to priority level 1. Just kind of try to use this a few times. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna get the bar. Haha! Well, where do I want to use that? If I place it right here, that's gonna interact with a lot of stuff. If I put it there, it'll be all right. However, we're going to lose a lot of stuff to ladders. It may not be the best farm. I could build it over here. I could also just place it... Why do I have an overlapping tile? What's up with that? Ah, this is wrong. That actually goes there. Aha! Well, I don't know what I want to use this piece for, so we'll just put it over there. Oh, crap! That's the one piece I didn't want. Oh, no. Okay, I'll put that right there. All right, here we go. We got an L. That's kind of the piece I wanted. I kind of wanted to go up and over this way. Can I do that? Or did I not make a blueprint of that? Oh no! I guess I didn't. There's no way to rotate blueprints. So we might have to We might have to, like, manual this one. What I'm really looking for here is a square. If I can get a square and that'll go in that spot, then that'll be perfect for my farm. Oh, no! The L would work too. I'll go with that. Because then I can at least put that right there. Haha! Alright, good luck, dupes. Let's change the priority to low on all of this. We don't need to build all of that right now. We're still trying to get that wallpaper constructed. Now, the other thing I want to do here is just go ahead and make the doors, because I want to be able to move between the areas. It's usually helpful. 1, 2... It seems like if I had a ladder, and it just went right up here like this, then I could pretty much get to everything I want to get to. And at least I have some sort of centralized area inside my base, as compared to kind of going back and forth constantly. So let's build a ladder right there. Kind of work with that idea. Alright, so if we take a look at the spiky succulents here, it takes water. So I think we want to use the hydroponic tiles right there. Temperature range, 35 to 85 degrees Celsius. If we take a look up here, 33. So maybe not quite there, but we're pretty close. Especially if you look at the water over here. Should be able to heat it just a little bit, and that should be alright. However, rather than using normal tiles, we're going to use the hydroponic tiles. So long as I have that unlocked. Yes, there we go. Oxygen-wise, how are we doing? You know, surprisingly, we're doing alright. This terrarium's keeping up. Especially since we have all of these polluted bottles down there, just like giving off all sort of polluted oxygen. Deodorizers are working well, so long as we have sand. Alright, dupes. Let's go ahead and finish off this wallpaper. And that way we can get in, we can go ahead and build the rest of this stuff here. There you go. Hang on, we don't need that one piece. Let's wrangle up a few more of these snakes real quick. Look at this slickster. What are you doing, bud? Let's take a look at my priorities, see if we have anybody for building. No, we do got somebody. We don't really have anybody for supplying. That's kind of an issue. We'll give Hassan that job. Alright, we completed analysis on our cool steam vent. What are we up to? Active period 72 cycles of every 136. Ooh. Next activity 44 cycles away. That's not good. We're gonna have to find another source of water. We might have to go on a digging adventure here. Take a look at the temperature, see if we can spot some hidden things. We got a copper volcano, that's not too good for water. We do got a chlorine gas vent, a volcano. Again, either of those not really the best for water. Polluted oxygen vent. Nope. This is a very hot, dry map, isn't it? Kind of feels like I'm playing in the Badlands a little bit. Is the volcano venting a bunch of heat? Well, unfortunately, we only have one tile thick of abyssalite, so a fair bit of heat is there. Not only that, we have some really hot obsidian up here, so yeah, it's kind of hot around there. It's not the end of the world, though. It could be worse. You know what's really important? More important than anything is we need to go inside of here, which I hope there's going to be a neural vacillator inside of there. And if there is, we might be able to give Meep the immortality buff. Maybe. Just maybe. You know what's cool about this map is actually we already have an oil well up that's set up right here. So we could do petroleum stuff early on. Although right now this base uses very, very little power. So it's efficient, at least in that regard. Dupes, where are you going? Oh, they're just sweeping up all sorts of water. Okay, yeah. How much water do we have? Oh, no, we got more. Oh, very random numbers, apparently. It just keeps going up and down. Let's try to set that up right there. We'll deconstruct it, get rid of anything else. I don't think this one... Oh, it's got a little bit of water. Thank you, Hassan. Somebody come on over here and submit that bioscan. Hey, you know what? You never know. There might be water down here. Every once in a while, you go into this area and you can find a puddle. Although I think the arrangement is usually looks a little different. Water. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. You have discovered water. What is in the box? Let's rummage and find out. Oh, was it a rock? Seriously, did a rock just come out of the vending machine? Nope, never mind. Okay, there we go. A nutrient bar. Thank you. Hey, guess what we have now? We now have a gas element sensor that we can throw down right down here. Boom! And just like that, we have the automation that we need in order to pull the carbon dioxide out of here and push it off to the right. So that way my duplicates can stop suffocating while they're taking a shower. And the reason that that is the way it is because we have fan blocks. Ooh, that requires plastic, but at least we can use the normal fan block. So we'll deconstruct that tile and that tile. Well, actually, hang on. We'll just swap this one to airflow. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Turtle. And then we can slap that down right there. And then once we connect the automation wire from this thing to that thing and plug the things in to wherever they want to go. Then whenever this detects carbon dioxide, it'll run the fan, blowing the bad gas out. Ooh, some more shine nymph eggs. Ooh, I suppose we should start ranching shine nymphs for that unlimited free power. Of course, what I need there is a little bit of plastic. Let's focus, not lose focus. We only got one thing that we're trying to do here. Build this thing that hasn't even been started. All right, wallpaper is going to get done. It's an emergency. See? Look at how productive my dupes are now. Aha! Excellent. Dupes. You missed a spot. We're doing all right on algae. That's not a problem. We've got water. We got plenty of water in... Shh, don't worry about it. We've got water over here. Okay, we don't need this here anymore. That can go away. Same with that tile. We don't need that one anymore. Ooh, that's 41 degrees in there. All right, let's go ahead. Head on over there. Make sure we... Ooh, we could either pump the water over or we could just put up a pitcher pump. Aha! Look at what we have now. Perfect. The infinite storage is upon us. Let's go ahead and bring in a little bit of water here. Enable auto bottling. Same thing with this one. We have enough bottles of water everywhere. Let's try to focus one over the other. Nope. Guess we don't have to worry about that. Let's go around here and mop everything up. There you go, dupes. And you need to dig into here, so go for that. We're doing all right oxygen-wise, believe it or not. I'm surprised the amount of oxygen we're getting out of these terrariums. Like, you know, breathing your own pee. It's a really productive way to, you know, breathe, I guess. Gas vent obstructed. Okay, fine. Go away, door. Overpressured. Arrgh! All right. Mr. Turtle's got an errand. Where you going, Mr. Turtle? Coming down here just to get some water. This is like the most ridiculous way to move around your base. All that for a little bit of water. But in the end, that's all we needed. We need more places for our duplicates to sleep. This is okay, but actually we got some noisy sleepers that are affecting each other. So right up here next to all of the shine nymphs, that seems like a good spot. Or we could just get rid of the outhouses. All right, so here's the cool thing about this. We could pretty much set this to everything, right? And copy the settings between this one and everything else, just like that. And then you set this to sweep only. And then if we go into the priorities for all of our duplicates, we can set tidying to something ridiculously high. And therefore, when you say sweep an area, it gets done. Now, in order to make this work to the best of its ability, you kind of need to disable the rest of these storage units. Of course, these are set to sweep only too, but we don't have to worry about them. Now, is somebody running an errand on this one? I suppose it would be better if we set all of this to high. Maybe not very high because it isn't that important. There's other things that are still more important than sweeping, but you know, it's preferred. All right, so let's try this system out here just by sweeping up some of this stuff right there and just seeing where it goes. See, there we go. Now we're sweeping stuff up. See, look at how good these dupes do at sweeping stuff up now. So good. Now, if only they'd actually bring some water over here. Mr. Turtle, I'm looking at you. I know you like water. Oh, wait, here we go, Ren. Here we go, Ren. Come on. Thank you. Okay, now we can deconstruct that building. We don't need it anymore. Put in one more dispenser and that should be good. We are at 32 degrees, 33 degrees Celsius. We're close, but we're not quite hot enough for the spiky succulent up here. Oh, I see. Makes me wonder just how much polluted water I have down here. Oh my, look at all of that. Well, if we ever run into water issues, We've got more than enough of it right here. So if I wanted to just sweep up some of this polluted water, let's see here, how does this work? If I sweep this up, then they should just pick it up and put it right up here, and then that then goes into the clean water loop, which should end up over here inside of the high flow reservoir. Now that that loop is filled up, the rest of it's flowing on over here to the right. Oh my gosh. See what I was telling you about? Like the biggest risk we run with this system here is that we produce too much oxygen. Look at that. In some areas here, I think we're what? Clipping over 5 kilograms? It's like too much. And we're also saturating the deodorizers. Like they can't keep up. More deodorizers. Yeah, I guess I could just move this. That would help a little bit. I could also move this guy and just hope that we never see any slime lung. Because if we see slime lung, whoo, it's gonna be bad. Oh yes, so much ceramic. All right, so now that we have the infinite storage set up here, we can go ahead and just copy that real quick. We are just gonna sweep things up. Here we go, dupes. Don't have too much fun. If I set it to 5, will they do it? They should do it. Okay, dude, we're gonna make sure that that's a nice high priority. I don't want this little guy to starve to death. It wouldn't be good to have the roller snake mod and then have all your snakes die. That kind of defeats the purpose. Oh, if I put a shearing station in with the roller snakes, you can get refined metals from them? Or do you get like the rattlers? Ren, do you not know where to sleep? You've got a bed. Oh, Ren. I know you're the smartest one in my base, but sometimes I just don't understand. A genius is most often misunderstood. Ren, you're still sleeping! Okay, now if only I could get somebody to deliver to this. Priority level 3. Come on. Come on. Well, you can see that the dupes are doing a pretty good job here of sweeping all this stuff up. I mean, it's not the most exciting thing ever, but you can see that we are moving back through all the little rolls there. There's just a lot to sweep up. As you can imagine, we've dug up quite a bit of stuff at this point. All right, so we're doing all of this for the sake of decor. In some areas over here, we've definitely increased the decor. We're at maximum. We were not there when we first started off. So sweeping up a lot of debris has really, really helped. Debris. People are going to correct me because I put an S on it. Debris. There's no such thing as debris. The brizzles. You know what we should do? All right, is we should put these cots on doors. And then in the morning when dupes are supposed to get up, doors open up and all the dupes fall down. That could actually be a really useful way to get all your dupes to like one spot. Let's try it. Why not? Let's at least give it a shot here. What do we got? Automation. We've got a clock sensor. Honestly, this is something I wish I had in real life sometimes. All right, whenever we build this cot, that's going to be yours, Ren. You can actually come up there right now. What is our schedule? Oh, yeah, we don't have enough downtime here. They need a little bit more. We could flip this around. We actually have a night owl and a... Hey, who planted in my farm tile? Oh, you sneaky pip. I saw what you did there. Oh, look at this. You even put a mirth leaf over here. I didn't even notice that. All right, let's try to plant up the succulent here. See what happens. I'm only going to grow a few of these right now until I can prove that it's actually going to work. So let's go ahead and just bring this up over here like that. I think temperature-wise we might be in trouble, so we shall see. Let's get some power up there. Go ahead and dig this stuff out. Dupes. How's the oxygen doing now that we put in more deodorizers? Oh, you know what? It's doing pretty good. We got a spot of a little bit of polluted oxygen here. Puffs are liking it. I guess we're gonna build a puff ranch right in the middle of our base. Why not? Oh, that'd actually work out. Maybe we just move the food and build the puff. Whatever. Ren, where you at? You're gonna have a rough night's sleep, Ren. Wake up and there's a pip next to you, staring at you in the face. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Ren goes to wake up in the morning. Ah! We gotta advance the time just a little bit. All right, here we go. Ren, I've set the clock to 99%. Let's see what happens. Do you feel that, Ren? Something's rumbling. Something's about to wake you up. Smack. What? Are you kidding me? Sore back. Darn it. That didn't work at all. Well, we tried. Here's what we really need to do. And you guys know that I need to do this. First off, we got to get rid of these deodorizers. Second off, I need to install the mod that allows me to put deodorizers on walls and ceilings. Thirdly, we got to get rid of this ladder. Well, not get rid of it, but we have to install a fire pole. Wow, look at how happy Meep is to be planting a cactus. Look at this dude. He's loving it. Need some irrigation. Need some power. Doops. Alright, so the body temperature here is just a little bit too low. Is it going up? 33.7. I can't see. Doops, we need to sweep this up. 33.8. I think I'm gonna have to put a heater in with my cactus farm. Honestly, all I have to do is locate it close to the volcano and then I should be solved. But I honestly thought heat would be finding its way in a little bit faster. It should, but this thing's dormant. It's going to be dormant for the next 30 cycles, so if I can only remember what tab the heater's under. Utilities? No. Stations? No. I never look for the heater. I don't even think, did I research the heater? Probably haven't researched the heater. There it is. I looked right at it. The least efficient plant we've ever tried to grow on a farm. Here we go. Now, what if I put some temperature? Do I have a temperature sensor? I do. Okay, so if this is below 35 degrees, then we're going to turn it on. I'm looking at you, spiky succulent. Here, we'll plant up a couple more here to actually make it useful. And then, you know what? Let's try the vertical door. Let's see how that works. Maybe it'll work better than 2 doors horizontal. I think I was worried about them not being able to climb through it or something. And then for stations, we should be able to put a farming station right in here. Boom, just like that. All right, let's slap that door there, see what happens. Ransom, I want you to move right down here. No, you navigated around it. I tell you to move over here, and I tell you to move up to there. Yeah, see, they don't like the vertical door. The strange things you find out when you play the game, totally weird. Wow, look at all of that polluted oxygen. 5 kilograms. Where are you going, Pip? Where are you going? Look at this sneaky Pip. You're traveling all over the place. Hey, look at this! They're growing! Aha! Meep is gonna be so happy. Oh, are you serious? Shine bug? Actually, hey, we trapped a light bulb. Here, let's just finish off these rooms real quick. So, in case you guys are wondering, I am running a mod that allows me to double the room size of everything here. That's because the internal space on all of these rooms is actually the same. So, otherwise we'd end up with room sizes that weren't quite right. And we'd have to continuously cheat them with doors. So I installed the mod that doubled the size there, so now that everything is basically is the exact same amount of tiles inside. But you know what we need to do? We need to continue to dig around here and look for more spots, because what we really need is a neurovacillator. That way we can gain immortality. Wow, there are plenty of really hot spots in this map. Look at this. That, right there, right there, right there. Don't even look at that one. I think I want to go to the right. This looks interesting, right? A little bit of polluted water. All right, here we go. We're gonna jump through here, and we're gonna dig off to the right. I think there might be something here. I think I hear a geyser. You guys hear that? Ooh, there's something up here. We haven't found the geyser I was looking for. Actually, do we have obsidian now? Ooh, we do have obsidian. More like we had obsidian. Let's take a look here. Do we still have that machine that attracts all the shine bugs to one spot somewhere in here? Or did they turn that into a wall item that goes away? I know it's here somewhere. Yeah, but there was the stick thing that they had, and it would float a little ball on top of it. And then they would all just like crowd around that thing. I think they took it out, as far as I can remember. Now they have the airborne critter bait. So you make that out of phosphorite. Where should we hide these guys? Where should we get them? They'd be alright in here. There you go. This would also be another good spot for them. Trapped. Trap it. Trap them. Trap them, dupes. Haha. Hey, there we go. Look. Farmer's touch. All right, so now this will take a lot less water. Hopefully. This is how I have to do wallpaper from now on. This is so much better. Perfect. All right, so now we just need to sweep even more. All right, I won't make you guys watch a bunch of sweeping. But at this point, we have set up our infinite storage system here. And it looks like we do have the spiky succulents that are growing up real nice up there. So that'll be some really good food. Now the thing about this food is we have cactus flesh, which is super handy. And we're also going to get the cactus flour, which is that +2 quality standard. So that's real good for food. Now if we wanted to, we can actually cook the flesh into grilled cactus flesh and improve its quality a little bit here, but we would lose some of the calories. So a little bit of this and that. Oh, you know what? That's what we wanted in here. We wanted a shearing station because that might actually do something. We're gonna cut the snake skin right off our snake. All right, let's see how this works out. Mr. Turtle requires a learned skill. Does nobody have what it takes? Mr. Turtle, I think that's your job. You've got the perfect name for being a rancher, by the way. I just want to... All right, let's see what happens. Mr. Turtle is calling over a snake. Now we see the moment of whether or not this is going to work. Oh my gosh, what is happening? That doesn't seem right. Yeah, there we go. We got 60 kilograms of gold amalgam. It's being censored. Oh man, look at that. Just keeping things family friendly around here. Oh, here we go. Brand new duplicate. One of you needs to be the chef. We're definitely not going to have a farter as a chef. No, you've been kicked out. Neither are good at cooking. You're right. Neither of them are good at cooking. Tress Tickle, welcome to the base. Thank you so much for being a Patreon supporter. Your job is going to be cooking. There you go. We might as well just cook up a little bit of meal lice into pickled meal. I think it just spoils a little bit slower. Ooh, hang on. What do we got down there? That's not good. See, this is where the alarm automation would come in real handy. If I set this up down here to detect either a liquid or a gas that shouldn't be down in this area, then I could have the game like pause and bring me right to this spot. Considering the origin of all that polluted oxygen, I think we can all agree that the worst smelling base Brothgar has made. This is up there. It's up there with the disease challenge that ran 100 cycles, where we didn't have any toilets at all. All right, just another cycle, and then we'll be done here. Who's suffocating? How'd you end up there, bud? Never mind. Don't ask a dupe. And where'd all this water come from? Redsome, you've got this real issue with just like spilling water everywhere in my base. You know that, right? Oh my, look at this mess. I know, right? That is kind of cool. Like, I feel like we should set up a pump at some point and just kind of like let that run somewhere. It would look really cool in this area. You're just adding to the water, Rentum. You didn't have enough waterfall already. Look at how happy he is about it, too. Come on, dude. Not cool. You fail. Duplicate navigating 101, dude. Come on, man. Hold up. At least 2 wild plants. We might be able to turn this into a park. So long as we don't get stuck trying to get there. Oh no. A lot of these areas should be able to end up a park, like this one here. Matter of fact, it just needs a park sign, doesn't it? There, we designate this random piece of area over here a park. Now we just have to figure out how to navigate through here every single day. And then the dupes will be extra happy. See if it works. Oh yeah, it's a park. We might be able to get a Pip to replant this tree and make this into a park. Come on, Pip. Actually, I guess that tree's already planted. It's a very sophisticated park we have here. Apparently it's not a park. Oh, we gotta finish that tile. Good enough. I'll take it. Hey, there we go, Meep. We've harvested our very first little cactus flower. Perfect. Delicious. All right, so there we have it, guys. I think we've set out, we've done everything that we set out to do here today. We swept up a lot of things here in order to create an infinite storage system here, which has improved our decor quite a bit right here in some spots. We're still sweeping some other spots, but it's definitely coming along nicely. And we also have started our own little spiky succulent farm up here, and that looks like it's going to work out pretty good. Hopefully once we get a little bit more water, we can expand this farm out. At any rate, that's all I got time for today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar